We have some news in Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis. Version 2.9 is now live. So let's look into what's new. Oh my god, now you can go into your menu, click in profile, and look at this. In your banner, you can click and see your badges, which is your biggest achievement since the game release. Look at this. Clear the Crash Battle solo. I made it 10 times. Oi! Well done. Clear the Crash Battle Co-op 15 times. Escalation Challenge level 20 or higher. And then even PvP badges. Place within the top 20 in the battle ranking. Place within the top 20 in dungeon rankings, as you can see. Battle ranking, only 4 times for me. Dungeon ranking, I made it 9 times. I personally prefer dungeon rankings. I'm not ashamed to admit it. I'm not saying battle ranking is worst. I'm not saying that. It's just my preference. I prefer the dungeon ranking. I prefer to see the little mini things walking around. I love that. And then the guild one. I personally think this is extremely positive. And I don't know if you know me, but my name is Pliyo and I love covering Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis content. So if you like this thing, please consider throwing a like and subscribe to the channel. The reason why I love this is because I have been an advocate for a leaderboard, for having a historical context of who were the winners. So many times I have been saying that Chaos, Penance, VRT, they are among the best players. They are my colleagues in Monarchs, and I want them to be there in the history. I want to see my own personal history in every single battle ranking. So I feel that this is the first step in that direction. Now, even farther than this, something spicy. Now you can go and check your friends. Oh my God. Speaking of Penance, let's look at this. Are you prepared? Oh my days, look at this. Clear the Crash Battle solo 16 times. This guy is unstoppable. Crash Battle Co-op 18 times. Top 20 in the battle ranking 9 times. I think that's all of them. Top 20 in the dungeon ranking 10 times. I think that's also all of them. And then top 20 in the guild ranking 10 times. I would love to see now 9 out of how many? So that we remember. Because if you look this at face value and you forgot, how many battle rankings have we had? I don't know, checking YouTube or something, you know? Like, this is one step in the right direction. I think this is really, really positive. I'm really happy. It feels small, but for me, it means a lot. So, yeah. Also, I think if you haven't logged into the game, it will not count. For example, we used to have Julie as part of Monarchs, who hasn't logged in quite some time. Let's look at this. 49 days, and I believe they should have plenty of badges here. So I think you need to log in to have your badges updated, which is a good reason, maybe, to come back into the game and then see and experience the new features and give it a try. Maybe, get some pulls, free pulls. You don't need to pay anything and try the new things. Maybe that's a good thing. Anyhow, that's something really positive. Another thing that they said is there is like modification to guild battles. We shall see, because this is from version 12 and we still haven't had the 11. So guild bonus, we're going to see that in a second. Panel mission period displayed, and improvement to formations. The copy button has been adjusted, but I have to admit, I haven't seen this. I don't know. I haven't seen any difference. Oh, and also a new app icon. Ooh! I wonder why they are so obsessed with having a new app icon. Honestly, like, it's fine. We don't need every single new app icon after every single version. Come on, guys. You can chill. You can chill your designers. I don't know. Maybe this is an unpopular opinion, but honestly, like, I don't think anybody was asking about this, but maybe I'm wrong. So let's look into the mission. So now I think we can see this one here. Available period ends May. I think this is the new one. Very tiny adjustment, but I guess is better because, now you can see a bit more data. Then the guild bonuses, you can go to your guild and click here in bonuses, and there is this one. This is new minor guild medal exchange bonus, more minor guild medals drop rate, etc. So I think that's really interesting because, as far as I understand, those are the coins that we use to change weapons. So maybe, and this is a wild guess, theory crafting, copium, hopium, maybe we will see more weapons in the exchange, right? It's only natural that we will see a guild exchange number 2. It's only natural that we will also see new Highwind items. It's only natural that the game will continue evolving, right? Same with the Highwind. Speaking of which, oh my God, let's get it. Speaking of which, watch out with level 105. I know this is not the topic of the video, but 105, you will need this iron metal. So start planning for that. Yeah, we'll do the battle later. Well, actually, let's do it together. Maybe it's a bomb. You know that we are here. Maybe now. Let's see. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Oh, no, it's just like Cactilius. Well, Cactilius are fine, Every win is a win. Every win is a win. Let's get it. Anyhow, I'm really excited about this. I'm honestly really happy about the direction the game is taking. I think, maybe this is a wild guess, but I think badges are the first step towards that direction of leaderboards. If we also think about leaderboards, like challenging my own beliefs, right? Leaderboards could also be toxic because they increase the level of FOMO, right? Like think about, you want to be there, but you cannot. So then you miss an event and then you forever see the competition being there. So like some people could think about leaderboards as something negative because it adds a level of pressure, like, oh, fuck, I always want to be there, but I couldn't be. So in a way, this step is a bit more relaxed. Still, I'm a huge advocate for leaderboards in a game that most of the end-to-end game content is PvP and some random PvE battles. Even more, I really like this direction because, as you can see here, 3 of the badges are PvE, 3 of the badges are PvP, PvE, right? So I love this. We have like half. It will be fantastic as well to see something that incentivizes mini games, like, for example, staying on top of max challenge for more than 2 days, for more than 7 days, for more than 20 days, right? Like, my scores are not really high. I also need to put more time into this, but it would be fantastic, right? That we remember. I'm always like going back to that idea. For example, let's quickly look at this. Jabronimus is the master of fire right now, right? David C is the second one, etc., right? In ice is Lexi, Lila, Jabronimus again. In Thunder, Jabronimus again. Oh my God, this guy is on fire. Jabronimus again. In Quake, number 3, Lila, number 1. In Water, Axel Jabronimus again. In Wind, Axel Jabronimus, David C again. In Non, Lexi, Lila, Jessia. Is Jabronimus here? There you go. Anyhow, as you can see, people are now top, and then the top is changing, right? I remember Chaos used to be the number 1 in every single place, and it has been rotating. Lila is, I think, his name. I don't know. It resembles. What I'm trying to say is, like, it would be really cool to also see, to have a way to say, well, if this guy was first for like 1 hour, for 2 hours, for 20 hours, for a day or so, to also have that in their profile as badges, right? Because it's a massive score, man. You're fighting against the whole server, global, right? Anyone could be like finding strategies to dethrone you, and you are there. You are keeping them on top. I think that's an amazing challenge. So that should be rewarded. So anyhow, I'm hoping that they will continue thinking about extending that. It feels like a small improvements, but for me are really important, so I wanted to highlight that. And this is it. These are the news. Thanks a lot for watching. Until the next time, cheers. Bye-bye.